Okay guys, guess what? I know what's going on in that head of yours. You're looking at the title thinking, I don't see one small favor in the video title. Did he not do one small favor in this video? And I hear ya, I really do. I misled all of you in the last video, but more importantly, I misled me. But let me explain, okay? People got in my head that if I followed their pro strats, I could gain more XP from the NMZ in like half an hour than I could if I took like 10 cycles worth of human growth hormone within a month. The Dwarven Rock Cake, a food so potent that you have to almost die to use it. But don't worry, I'm not about to shove a bunch of NMZ grinding in your face, because to really knock this out of the park, I'd need to dedicate mind, body, and soul to becoming a melee artist.
It's called Rex Kwando!
Now this path to enlightenment involved acquiring these rock cakes, the Dragon Defender, and the Barrows Gloves. Yes, I know about the Barrows Gloves. Stop spamming my comments about the Barrows Gloves.
Hey man, cool series, but you still fucking blow your mom's butthole until you get Barrows Glove, sucker.
You think you're so funny, huh? Listen here, you little shit. You know who you are. Number 8, you don't ever bring a man's mama into this again. And B,
I'd blow hole your mom's butt so hard that she'd fill up with air like that scene out of Harry Potter and she'd just float up into space and you'd never see her again. So watch who you're
talking to, okay? Now this is the series where a guy who's played Runescape on and off for the past 16 years tries to make a final run at the goal that he set when he first played the game. Get level 99 in every skill. Hello, I'm the guy. The problem with me is I never learned how to properly play the game outside of tackling skills in the most basic ways possible. So now I'm back trying to use guides as little as possible for a game that has turned out to be, of course, one of the most complex and fleshed out MMOs I've ever played. When I made this rule, I thought RuneScape was a basic bitch, but we're sticking to it now. So outside of just using the Wikipedia to find out what items I need for quests just to save myself from all the running them back and forth, this means I'm relying completely on the suggestions from comments on these videos that will hopefully help me get to level 2277 overall. On top of that, I'm not taking donations from viewers. People have been asking about this a lot in the clan chat, so to all the people wanting to donate, what I'm doing is taking that money and putting it into rewards for clan and Discord events that I'll be hosting. Stay tuned for that. Okay, so first up is fishing contest, right? This is ingredient number 1 in obtaining the rock cakes. As you can see by my fishing level, I'm not exactly the next entry fisherman on Netflix's hit fishing show Battlefish, so I'm nervous, but I make my way over to Taverly after buying the items needed for the quest. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was a rocky start, quite literally, because I spent the first 5 minutes of it on a mountain searching for the quest giver. It's clearly taken me some time to get used to the perks of Runelight, because I forgot quest names are marked on the map. I find this dwarf, he's obsessed with gold, and to be fair, who isn't? Once upon a time, I used to take the money my mom gave me for lunch at school and just skip lunch so I could spend my real money on fake RuneScape gold via the gold sellers. I weighed like 30 pounds, but whoo boy did I have a lot of gold before I got banned. I have a very rocky history with this game. I'm kind of like the bad boy of RuneScape. I don't want to talk about it. I've probably lost like 5 accounts over the past 16 years. This guy says he wants the gold trophy from a fishing competition, but dwarves don't make good fishermen. Now, on one hand, I'm not a big fan of stereotyping, but to be fair, this guy is the size of the fishing bait he'd be using. I accept the quest. First thing I do, I find out where this place is. Oh, how interesting. Not only am I gonna win a fishing trophy made of pure gold, but I'm also gonna be able to flip off all those stupid archery nerds at the Ranging Guild. 2 birds, 1 stone.
You would find out that it's the best skill ever after completing animal magnetism, which
also isn't in this video. It's like, do you even read the comments on your videos, dude? Why are you talking to yourself? Wait, you're me, I'm me, we're both me. What the fuck is going on right now?
Illuminati is real.
I enter the contest, and when I try to fish at my spot, the game tells me I don't have the correct fishing rod. Now, before the smart guys in the comments are like, hey, Tobias, Reginald, come check this guy out. He brought a fly fishing rod to the contest instead of a normal fishing rod. And they all just join in on a little chuckle together like, yeah. Let me tell you something before you go back to creating your Magic the Gathering knockoff game, okay? I'm not a man of the sea, okay? I don't have enough testosterone in my body for that kind of life. Now, what does this even mean? Look at all the fishermen. Goose number 2, please pull up a diagram. Thank you, Goose number 2. Look at all these fishermen, right? Like, how do all fishermen have the exact same beard? Like, don't the little fishies know by now if they see a guy with this beard, just like, get the fuck out of there? Good thing I brought every teleport I had in the bank, because I had to head back to the Grand Exchange to bring the right rod. Now, if we look very closely here, we can begin to see the differences between the 2 rods. Now, the fly fishing rod looks very primitive, perhaps made of twigs from circa the 13th century when the Aztecs and Incas were kingpins before Pablo Escobar took over Colombia whereas the standard fishing rod looks like it was a blueprint for what would eventually be called the fork. I return to my fishing spot, ready to dominate. Fuck! Back to the Grand Exchange. I'm the laughing stock of Hemister at this point. Every time I return, I can hear all the archer nerds laughing at me over the fence. Makeup's all the way down my face. I just want to go in and get this over with. I finally catch some fish, but they're pretty small. If the game allowed it, I just take all 3 of these and mash them together to create an even bigger fish, kind of like Frankenstein with all the dead bodies that guy used. But yeah, I would have mashed them together, but unfortunately RuneScape limits my creativity and I hand them in as is. Obviously I don't win, but here's the real kicker. This guy still takes my fish. And I'm not talking one fish, boys and girls. He took all 3 of them. Just like, I don't even understand why he'd take one and he just takes all 3. I'm mad at first, but the more I think about it, this might be the smartest NPC in all of RuneScape. This guy pockets every losing fish as well. This gig is probably a cash cow, man. I mean, are you kidding me? This guy probably goes home and slips into his bandos gear to go to sleep. Nothing but respect, brother. You keep making a living. Go feed your kids tonight. Shit, there goes my mascara again. I had to jump on Wikipedia for the next part because I was lost. Apparently, I needed a very specific type of bait that was only obtainable via McGruber's Wood, just north of my location. This guy at the gate has the nerve to turn me away like all the trees in his yard are like you or something. Relax, bruh. They're not even oak. No one gives a shit about your shitty trees. My fat ass miraculously fits through a broken part of the fence on the north side of this maximum security tree prison. And I find these vines that were clearly a big inspiration behind Netflix's hit show Stranger Things. I'm not sure if you can tell, but since this lockdown, I've been watching a lot of Netflix. I make my way back to the fishing location. I awkwardly go up to the guy, and I can feel his judgment. So I'm like, what are you looking at, huh? And he just goes, not much. Yeah, well... I'm so over this fucking quest, dude. I plant a garlic next to the vampire to get him to vacate the area, because apparently only the big bitches hang out over here, about 5 feet away from the small bitches in the spot I was fishing at before. I catch 3 of these mumbo jumbos, cash them in, boom, trophy acquired, quest complete. Now we can finally jump into Recipe for Disaster, which is apparently given by the same guy who gives like the first quest ever in RuneScape. This absolute failure of a chef at Lumbridge. Honestly, if this guy chose a different career, there'd be like 10 less quests in this game, which would probably be a bad thing, so Jagex probably pays this guy a lot of money. They're like, hey man, thanks for sucking so much ass. Now we actually have some stuff to put into this game world for like people to do. Here's $1 million. Now at first glance, this quest is impossible. My final college essay was comprised of less words than all the prerequisites for this quest. I failed that essay, but that's neither here nor there. Don't worry though, BABYY is here to tell you it's okay. This quest is apparently made up of like 10 mini quests, and Goose only needs 1 or 2 of these mini quests to get his rock cakes. Now, Recipe for Disaster seems like my dream quest. It's got a lot of reading, it's got a big story to it, and I always complain about how quests have so much running around when I just want more story instead, cause that's where the true joy of questing comes from. But after having to read more in 10 minutes than I've read all year, I don't know, I kinda just wanted to stretch my legs for a bit, go for an in-game jog, maybe get the fuck away from this endless storytelling. Like, if I wanted to read a book, I'd read a book. Like, what the hell, RuneScape? Let me go for a fucking run and go get an item or something, huh? Like, doesn't anybody need some fetch questy shit? Like, who missed the memo on questing formula when designing this motherfucker? Essentially, from what I gathered, this guy is responsible for cooking a meal for like all the head honchos of Guylenor, who'll be stopping by any day now, but he's too unoriginal to figure out a new dish to make, so he's just gonna make a dish that got his grandpops a bunch of accolades in the past, because you see, his grandpop was the chef of this dinner 100 years ago, and unless people in RuneScape live for like a really long time, I just realized that this guy was likely not his grandpop. It was just some random family member from the past, I don't know. But anyways, my job is to help this guy get the ingredients so he can replicate this dish, but thanks to the Grand Exchange, bada bing, bada pow, the quest is done, wow! If you want to unsubscribe, I 100% support you right now. Part 2 of the quest is more reading, gosh damn it! So I got a little fed up here and quit out of this quest prematurely because I needed to kill something. I'm a carnivore, boys. I gotta go take me a bite out of some juicy booty. But to give a quick recap on what I did see, a crazy guy who has some wild magic comes in and just really kills the vibe of the party. As this guy launches his assault, another wizard comes in and saves the day by freezing time, and pretty much tells me that this guy, the dude that was obviously created by some sort of experiment where the 2 dumbest people on the planet had to mate, created a meal that released this bad guy out into the world. Now, time is of the essence. I gotta save the world, otherwise this guy destroys everything we hold dear. But I don't want to do that right now. I got gains to make. But first, house party. This ratio is totally off. There's no women here. Also, before TMZ gets a hold of this footage, I just thought I'd show it first and jump in front of this thing. I took a donation. You see, there's two sides of the spectrum to players. On one side is the people determined to bring my series down, trying to entice me with hot commodities like bananas. And bananas contain potassium, which help avoid cramping while working out. And obviously, I'm working out around the clock. I don't need to remind you guys. Oh wait, I am anyways. Look at me, oh my gosh. But the point is, obviously, for maximal flex levels, my first instinct is to quickly rush through this trade screen before this guy second guesses giving me these bananas. And just like that, this little prick, as well as every one of my viewers, can call my series deceptive, as I have now taken a donation from another player. I should rename the series to Returning to OSRS in 2020 and Being a Lying Whore. And then there's the other side of the spectrum, which I'll cover at a later point in the video. So I've just been doing questing for a little while and needed to unleash my pent-up rage on some poor soul. I could go kill a goblin, for sure, I could do that, absolutely, but I don't think that would quench my thirst. No, I don't want to just take down any monsters. Reading 10 minutes worth of dialogue ticked me off so bad that I just need to drop a count of who's Kung Fu on a real challenge. Kyril, spelled K''RIL, and it is rumored that this is an abbreviation for his full name, which is actually Kawanda Rilis the Rilis III. To be honest, I didn't know this guy existed until like 5 minutes before killing him, but my buddy was like, yo bro, I was gonna go try to kill this guy, but like I've seen your videos and I know you're an absolute animal, so if it'd be kind of cool if like maybe you came and helped, I don't know. And I was like, okay, I mean like, yeah, sure, yeah, like I can see what I can do. I don't even know, man. Like I try to pencil you into my extremely busy schedule. Let me check with my secretary first. Let me just give me a second, alright? Hey babe, can I go kill a boss with my friend in Runescape?
Yeah. Babe, you don't need to ask about that stuff.
Nice. Okay. Oh, hey, can I also go to Vegas with the boys when this pandemic is over?
You're busy.
But I didn't even say what date.
You're busy.
Now, my amigo lent me his bando's gear. Honestly, I would have just taken the gear and run as soon as he handed it over, but I'm too high profile for that now. Fame comes at a price, my guys. You can't scam people anymore. I mean, sure, nowadays I get people offering me like 100 million gold for free, but I mean, it's just not the scamming. It's not as exciting. You know, you get the blood pumping, you get into it. It's exciting. All right, roll the footage. So I got Lamaze class in about an hour, so we gotta speed this thing up, okay?
I need to preface this and say this is a loan. These are not permanent.
Oh, shit. Alright, Matt, how do we ban him from this Discord? Get him out of the clan chat. Oh, dude, they look so good. Oh, I'm wearing a dress.
That really fits you, Goose.
Goose, take this as well.
Alright, please tell me it's a new set of pants.
Oh, I need 65 defense.
I thought you fucking had 65 defense. Okay, give me those
I
back.
was trading.
He's too shitty to wield the armor I gave him to wear.
Matt! How many times I gotta tell you to not be shitty?
Alright, we're gonna go get the climbing boots because I'm gonna have to take you the long way.
Okay. Should I go to the bank then?
That's where we're going.
Oh. What?
There's
Where'd
a
you
bank
just
down
go?
Down the trapdoor.
Oh, shit. Alright.
Okay, dude, I just did a quest and like. All right.
I don't want to hear
Mine
it.
is overloaded. Don't even talk to me. Okay.
Whoa, Matt. Easy. I don't want you to start crying on us again. Wait, does this fire never die?
It's permafire, bro.
You're kidding.
Yeah, it's the fastest fire to cook at.
Holy shit! I thought the Rogue's Den was the fastest.
This is the Rogue's Den.
What?
What else do I need to buy?
Okay, super combat potion.
Oh yeah.
4
okay,
dose, 2 of them.
It's all Goose's fault, honestly.
Dude, you're adopted, alright?
I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna get some water.
Alright. Hey Matt, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, how's my mic sound?
Really nice, really nice. Now that no one's here, I can be nice to you again.
Alright, bitches, I'm back.
Matt, you're an asshole. Judah,
Yeah?
take him down the path to the left and then we'll lose him, alright?
Oh, sick.
Can't step over these little rocks without climbing boots.
A
Matt?
good reason before I venture that way. What's that mean?
Matt, you're
Alright,
wasting my
bye.
potion! Ditch him! Leave his ass, let's go!
Bye, Matt. You're not going krill.
Yeah, forget this shit!
No!
Wasting my damn time, my money.
Why does it say it looks dangerous?
I don't know.
Matt,
Come back! No!
Matt, everything to your character looks dangerous. Oh,
Alright, Matt.
dude,
Alright, Matt, go do it. Go
Are
do
you
Troll
kidding me?
Stronghold.
I'm about to eat all my sharks before we even get to this guy, dude.
And then as soon as we go down, drink that and run north.
Okay.
Run north, run north, run north.
Run north, yep. Oh shit, I got run on. Oh, dude. There we go.
Jump across the bridge.
Okay. Okay, wait, am I running or what?
Yep, jump off the bridge.
Fat ass!
Alright, kill imps. We need to get 40 kill count before we can go in the room.
Holy shit, that's a big mama, bro.
Yeah. Alright, so
Damn.
you know about quick prayers, right, bro?
I know about what now?
Quick prayers.
One more time from the top.
Okay, so you see the little prayer dot next to your map.
Bro, are you fucking crazy? This bitch is level 650.
This dude, he'll fuck you up and he'll poison you. So go ahead, drink a dose of your antidote right away.
Sounds like a woman.
Round 1. Fight!
You going first, you be all you can be, man.
Alright, you can come in now.
Alright.
Bad news, I hit 0 specs. Alright, now attack Krill Tutsu roll.
Oh shit, hold up. Alright, I think I got everything activated.
Alright, got bad news. I've chugged through all my brews.
What? Please tell me you're kidding.
I'm not. I used a lot of it getting kill count because I kept taking my items off like a dumbass.
So, okay, man, you're gonna need to start talking to me in English. What does that mean for us?
It means this is about to get real interesting real quick.
Dude.
Oh, you hit a 30. Nice, nice. Good, bro. Good, bro.
Was that me or was that you?
That was you. That 30 was all you, bro.
Dude, you can't see it right now, but I'm flexing my biceps, bro.
Alright, come on. Let's finish him.
I've never been much of a finisher.
Finish him!
Dude, I hit him with 14
Bruh,
DMGs.
he's dead.
That's
He
it?
fucking dead. We got a rune skimmy. Alright, I'm almost dead. Teleport out, bro.
Okay, where's like the 100 mil that we were supposed to get from this guy?
It's alright. Meet me at the GE and I'll just give you the rune skimmy. It'll be your rune skimmy.
Nah, man, after all the shit you went through in that fight, don't even worry about it.
Well, I want at least my tacits and chestplate back.
Nah, it's okay, bro. It's alright. You keep the rune scimitar, I'll just keep this shit. It's all good.
Meet me at the GE, bruh.
I'm giving you 50 mil. Remember what I'm doing for you here.
Yeah, you're giving back the 50 mil I gave you.
Look, man, you can just say thank you, alright?
So a member of my clan chat, he was like super insistent on giving me some items, so I meet up with him. The problem with me is I'm a people pleaser. I'm too nice. And that's how things like this happen. You know, despite my tight, ripple-free anus that puts Ariana Grande's tushy to shame, I try to be this dominant alpha male role model for people, but it's sad to know that all I'll ever be to some people is a piece of ass. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm gorgeous and totally deserve to be seen that way, but I don't know, sometimes I wish people would look at me for more than my good looks, because truth be told, I'm a pretty deep and sensitive guy. But as Batman says, I am who the people need me to be. Or some shit like that. I don't know. I was always Team Joker, to be honest. I kind of just fast forward the Batman parts. I mean, come on, how many of you are still wondering where that pencil went? I mean, that's just good magic, boys. I don't think we'll ever figure that out. Next, it was time we got this damn blade. I mean, everyone's been saying it. I haven't been doing it. Let's get me a Dragon Defender. I talked earlier about there being a spectrum of players, some that want to see me fail, and others that take this series more seriously than I do. Case in point, my buddy Matt just recently acquired the D Defender, so I hit him up. I was like, hey man, how's that D Defender treating you? How'd you get it? Your family been good? Well, how'd you get the Dragon Defender? You and your girl happy? Tell me about the Dragon Defender. But I didn't like flat out ask him how he got it. I kind of just like subtly tried getting answers on what he did. So he tells me I need mithril armor, so I'm like, oh, that's curious. Why would I need that? Cause like deep down, I know I shouldn't be asking these questions, but if I make it feel like I'm just concerned about the toll this whole Dragon Defender task took on him, I'll fool both of us into thinking I'm just a good friend and not betraying the series. Do you get what I'm saying? And then he starts answering. Like, I can see the little pop-up saying he's typing, and I'm like, yes, tell me everything you know, you little shit. And then it just goes blank. He's no longer typing. What's he doing? Why do you stop typing? Oh, good, he's typing again. I thought he decided not to tell me. What the fuck? I'm pretty sure he started telling me how to do it, so he was like, okay, see, here's why you need the armor. You take that armor and then you... Wait. Oh man, you're trying to trick me. You're trying to see if I was willing to ruin your series. You sneaky cat. And of course I can't tell him, like, that's exactly what I wasn't trying to do. I just wanted to, you know, the info to expedite this process. But I have to respond to him like, you caught me. You did. That's exactly what I was trying to do. And so this little setback resulted in me spending an hour getting tickets from this horrible minigame where I defend myself from catapult attacks. Because you see, I needed to apparently get a shit ton of tokens, as was told to me by the lady guarding the Cyclopes. The Warriors Guild has a bunch of mini-games scattered throughout it that reward you with tokens, and from what I can tell, I chose to do two of the worst ones right at the start. I started with the catapult one, used the 120 or so tickets that I made from that to access the room with the Cyclopes, didn't get a single defender drop, and immediately assumed I would need tens of thousands of these things. But I cannot stick to that catapult game game, or the next video I release is gonna be in December of 2021 if I'm being optimistic. So next I tried this shot put game down the hall. Now, shot put is probably one of the easiest track and field events to understand ever, but in RuneScape they have designed it so it's like a third-year college algebraic geometry course. I shattered my character's foot. I limp downstairs to try and find another game that might be more rewarding. And I come across what I believe the mithril armor was needed for. You can bring animations to life if you have full sets of armor in your inventory, and each kill gives you a nice amount of tokens. Now we're talking. Now, I don't know what I read, but it sounded like this guy was saying there was the potential that armor could break while doing this, and I knew I was gonna be at this thing a long time, so I go back to the Grand Exchange. Now, I'm not happy about two things that happened in the next 2 to 3 minutes. Number one, I purchased this mithril armor at like 125% of what its market price is because I'm impatient and no one is selling these things. Number two, I buy 8 of them. 8 sets because I thought they'd break over time. Spoiler alert, not a single fucking one broke! I spend the next 6 hours doing the exact same thing, killing animations until I've acquired 10,000 tokens. What? Did he just say 10,000 tokens? Yup. People told me I need a lot, so I thought it'd be like 1,000 per defender. I don't know. I finally obtain a large sum of currency in RuneScape, and it's absolutely worthless! Okay, this is karma for scamming noobs back in the day when RuneScape made it easy. Whew. Those were the days. Now, on one hand, I'm like, it's cool, I got a lot of combat XP to the point where I passed level 100. Woohoo! Oh shit! Yo! Oh! Gosh, why do I always gotta do that? It's nauseating. Stop doing that! On the other hand, it's like I didn't even notice I had my attack mode set to Lash, so it was shared XP and I only gained 1 milli level in 6 hours. Now, in the same moment I'm getting roasted by my entire clan for the token situation, a guy comes up to me and asks my advice on how many tokens he should get. Like, what are the chances? Now, do I tell him the truth or make someone else share in my misery? I'll leave that up to your imagination. I make my way up to the Cyclops and I pretty much give him the sand crab treatment, and it was pretty relaxing. Until the media and fans found out where I was. Honestly, my life is a lot like a scene straight out of Netflix's hit docuseries, The Last Dance, the story of Michael Jordan and the Chicago... Oh, holy shit, I need to stop watching Netflix. What I'm trying to say is Brad Pitt, Channing Tatum, I get it. I understand what you guys go through on a daily basis now, so if you guys want to like meet up or hang out or something, you just let me know. We can exchange fame stories for sure. You can follow me on my Twitter or something, or you could join my Discord server. I'm sure the fans would love to hear from you guys. Anyways, yeah, just shoot me a message for sure. Yeah, for sure. I get this rune defender and the crowd goes wild. They tell me to follow them, but I don't follow anyone. Okay, I followed them, but first gotta get a lift session in. Oh, baby. Guys, can we talk about how stupid the bank at the Warriors Guild is? No matter where you are, if you click on Bank Jade, the game takes your character around the bank to the wall behind it. It works 0% of the time. I understand women playing hard to get, but this chick just takes it to a whole new level. You're not that much of a prize, Jade. You're blonde. Talk shit, get hit is a real prophecy, boys, because I completely bomb out on my next interaction with a female. Hey, baby, big man coming through, gonna get my dragon defender, you know? You can't go through, pussy. Shit, I forgot my tokens, oh man. 2 hours later and we get the drop, boys. That's what I'm talking about. Don't be shy, baby girl. Don't be shy. You trying to drop in a way I can't see you, but I can see you, baby. I'm gonna take you home. I can't hug you, though. I can't hug you, because you're sharp and dangerous like any quality woman. As soon as I achieved this goal, I realized, hey, why don't we achieve another goal? Keep this train rolling. This defender took away 10 hours of my life. I could have learned 3 new languages in that time. This video could have been in Japanese or German if it wasn't for this quest. That would have been pretty cool. But now it's just another shitty RuneScape video by Goose. Thanks, Dragon Defender. But luckily for this knife, I'm a glass half full kind of guy. Because while it robbed me of growth as a person, I did get some pretty sick drops from the Cyclops I had to kill, which is far more valuable anyways. I start taking all this stuff out of my bank in preparation for the mass sales bonanza that I'm about to unleash on the Grand Exchange. I get to the Grand Exchange. Item upon item. Sold off. The money flies in. Oh no, it stops there. I am now depressed. What an emotional roller coaster this game takes me on. A lot of lows and... oh no, I guess that's it. It's not a roller coaster, it's just like a flat line. I break 1 million and ooh shit, it ain't enough, boys and girls. But wait, guess what we haven't considered? Guess what we've been looking at for 3 months, and guess what looks disgusting? All answers to this question are obsidian armor. Get out of my life forever. Just like genital warts, stay away from me. Too much info, we'll cut that out for final release. Boom, boom, baby, we got that to ropes, holy shit. And people still questioning this series, are you kidding me? What the fuck are you talking about? I am sexually
actual napalm, and you don't think I got this? 2277, I'm coming for your ass. Thank you so much for watching. This channel's full speed ahead, even though it's at a fucking crawl, man. Like, seriously, where are all the videos, Goose? Are you kidding me? But don't worry, guys. I have a Discord up now, so you can interact with me on there. I have a Patreon, so if you want to pay me money. But seriously, it's like super appreciated. There's like a lot of you now. And that's pretty cool because like I've said I want to go full time in making these videos, and I definitely do. I just don't have the time with work right now. So hopefully over time I can make that transition. And to my Patreons, thank you so much, guys. You're in the description. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I don't know, guys, I haven't seen the clan chat at 100 out of 100 yet. It's kind of pissing me off. So if you want to get involved with some of the coolest cats in RuneScape, definitely join that because that's where all the cool cats are. Hi, cool cats and kittens. Honestly, Carol Baskin's such an inspiration for what she does for those tats. I'm just kidding, man. She's fucking crazy. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you want to support the channel. I really appreciate all of the love, and I try to release these videos as fast as possible. I'm sorry it takes so long. All right, take care.